Hello, this is Palico Padge and welcome back to another episode of Curious Expedition to the New Director mode. We have just completed our first expedition of 1890 with our brand new team led by Agatha Barlow, the big game hunter, and well, we looted as much as we can. We couldn't have been any more vigorous in what we brought back, yet we weren't really rewarded for our efforts. We got 9 lousy tokens. We just about managed to buy a gun for Dada Buy Meta, and we've taken on another dog because we're dog lovers here. We do like a good old Mongol. So we are now ready to crack on with the second expedition of 1890. I don't know how this is going to play out. At the moment, I'm sort of vying towards going towards having an all animal party just to do something different, but I feel that I'm possibly not going to be as proficient as I could be with an all-animal party. We'll just see how it pans out. We'll see who gets offered to us. If they got dodgy traits, then we won't bother taking them on. Simples. So, Drylands Island, Caverns, or Archipelago. I mean, we did the prehistoric island last time. There is slightly more money going towards the Drylands Island. And to be honest with you, out of all the different biomes available, the drylands are my favourite. I just think that you get more bang for your buck there, and it's a lot easier to see further, especially when you've got a few items to help you with your view distance. So, I mean, it's only a few quid. It's not a lot, but you know, every little helps. Every little helps. And we are sticking with the Taiji Academy. Boom shakalak. As was tradition, I made my way to the bar the night before the expedition was to set sail. Being the director of the expedition really had its perks, tasting this delicious ale, for instance, without spending a single penny on it. As I was enjoying my evening, a young fellow approached me. He described himself as an aspiring explorer himself, and was curious if I could share some of my knowledge with him. Who are you? I was delighted to see such passion for exploration and was happy to go into detail. We spoke the whole night, and I even found myself remembering 1 or 2 tips I'd almost forgotten myself. Cool. Free experience. That's what I like. So, well, not really any sort of aspirations for this playthrough. Oh, got some throwing axes. Okay. Just trying to survive. That's all we're trying to do. Just trying to survive. So, war axes. Throwing axes from the war chest, should I say. We're going to stick to what we've been doing so far. So, we take the medical kit as standard. The torch is standard. And then, I mean, betel nuts are cheap. Tanning kit is cheap. Okay, we're going to buy all the whiskey. It leaves us with 29. If I bought one of those and 2 of those. Oh, one of those even. 2 of those. Am I really missing out on anything? We could take the shovel with the tanning kit. I mean, to take the tanning kit, that means you are going to be killing something. We'll take the shovel. We'll take the shovel. And, oh, we need water. Let's get some water. And, well, let's crack on, shall we? Scientists from the Taiji Academy noticed strange magnetic disturbances on this island. I was to take measurements from several key points to gather data for analysis. That is fine. We're told where we need to go. That's what I like. A clear and concise directive. And that's what we need. There we go. Boom. Boom. Back to me. Great. And we also have a question mark straight away to have a look-see, which is fantastic. Straight up onto tall floor. Said that completely wrong. Straight up onto the hills, so you get a nice lay of the land over the dry lands, because it's nice and flat and nothing in the way, no jungle. We see very far. Lovely and jubbly. We shall crack on. I will be entering a cave today. It will be dark, probably a little bit damp. Let's steer into a mysterious cave. There's a lot of green there. I'd like to think I won't need my torch for that. Taking care in the dark, I managed to find a path without further problems. And we have a beautiful grotto with an astonishing variety of mushrooms. Oh, my favourite, the introspection mushroom. I mean, we've only got the one person to use it on. Which is... you. But even so, mercurial not on you anymore. Works for me. Are you going to clock us? Probably. Probably. That shrine is a shrinking. We need to get to it soon. So let's head for this. We'll get clocked by the natives, no doubt. Hello! I encountered travellers revelling under the full moon. When I approached, they explained that they were in fact waiting for me. Okay. They explained that a prophecy foretold our meeting here at this place at this time under the full moon. They said that friendship would be forged tonight. Oh yeah, party at yours. Don't want to give a gift. Can I give a gift? I mean, all I'm going to give you is a mushroom and a quail. You can have some betel nuts if that wins you over. Cool. Anticipating further contact with these people, I offered a gift. They accepted it gladly, surprise and warmth showing on their faces. Surprised you didn't see that coming. I did not want to strain their hospitality further. The islanders bid us farewell. That's good. That's good. Everyone's happy. And we have the springs. Are we going to make it? Guess we'll see. Don't you dare. Oh, just about. The shrine looms ahead, crumbling stairs with a giant chasm. Right, we're going to be running pretty sharpish. Traps. I ain't scared of no stinking traps. 2. Use the green. Use it. 2. Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. Good call. Good call. And we find treasure. Oh, it's the golden nuggets again. These tribal artifacts, I don't really get them. Oh. Or do I? Study to learn more about the ways of this tribe reveals a tribe trait. I probably don't use them properly, in all fairness. Right, what's on the altar? Oh, a spear. That's pretty cool. Right, so let's eat the chocolate. Can we get to the spring off that? Just about. I'm hoping we can outrun it by doing that little diversion. Don't kill the trade! Oh, the trader's gone. And the elephant's gone. I'm sure it would have been quick. It would have been a quick, probably very painful death, but it would be quick. Alright, so here we shall rest. I saw Dada Boy Meta gaze into the campfire, pyromaniac. A disturbing longing in his gaze. He stayed up late that night, muttering something intensely under his breath. Maybe I should have kept that mushroom. Cool. And we shall rest again. Well, we're having a better one this time. I was being followed as I read myself for an ambush. A group of strangers approached us with open palms. I invited the group to join me. They smiled, sat down, and we began sharing various stories by the warm fire. Well, let's recruit you. As I talked of my travels and adventures, one of them grew excited and asked to join my expedition. Island warrior, who is mercurial? Awesome. Why not? Why not? What you got to trade, friend? Nothing of consequence. But that's fine. That's fine. I'm going to sleep now. Thank you, friends. Bye-bye. I slept well knowing that friendly travellers were protecting our camp. Oh, they stuck around as well. I suppose that we do have one of their own, so that would make sense. I wouldn't just go leaving them with weird people. We could be weird. We don't know. We don't know yet. Well, we haven't really established whether we are in ourselves weird. Do we want to rest again? Why not? Oh, a lone wanderer stumbled into camp looking dirty and dishevelled. She was grimy and acting strangely, but it was clearly my old companion of older Francis. How did she find me? The poor woman pleaded with me to take her back, but should I? Can we actually take her back? I don't think we can. We are full. No. I had no use for her, older Francis. I sent her away, weapons drawn. Be gone. You decided to leave, not us. We were on our way to finishing that expedition. You could have got back with us, but no. You decided you knew best, and off you toddled. So, off you toddle. And we're now done. Rant over. Right, so let's cook up the quail eggs. Don't know why I'm eating that. We carried on eating anyway. Let's promote you. Do you have a weapon? You do now. We'll have to remember to get it back at the end. So. We have pretty much split the map here. I mean, it probably makes more sense to go down, then we'll go back up. Worst case scenario, if things don't go well down here, we can always head back to the ship. Let's get up onto that hill there. That should give us a good reading of what's around the area. See if there's any more question marks close. Which there is. There always is. There always is. Hooray! I set up my surveying equipment, carefully measuring the lay of the land. Right, and on to you. Outpost. They might have something. The islanders in this region set up a small dwelling that they used as a resting place for their best scouts. I don't need to waste anything here, so that's fine. And yes, indeed, we are going back to the ship. Yeah. I'm going to risk the 20%. I think that's worth risking. We get back to the ship, we can drop off what we've grabbed, which isn't a lot. Oh, you know what? We haven't used this yet. Ooh, it was a religious artifact with pictographs that indicated animal beliefs. Oh, no, that's wrong. Sorry, I've read that wrong. Animist beliefs. Following no god or gods, this tribe believed that all things were imbued with a spirit. Put up our sanity a little. That's fine. I dig it. Alright, so first things first. Get rid of you, and you. The rest we shall keep. I mean, there's probably going to be something nasty which is about to happen, but that's fine. Before turning in for the night, I asked Dad by Meta if he had a moment. When we were walking to the campsite earlier, I noticed he was walking unsteadily. I got him to show me his leg. It was clear that his ankle was sprained. If he was to keep up with the trek, I had to take ballast off him. Could have been a lot worse on 0 sanity. Could have been a lot worse. Badum. So what does that mean as far as he's concerned? Just a little bit of less capacity? That's fine, we can deal with that. Rest. Our progress today had been steady and we were in good spirits. Letting the mood take her, Rabu started singing loudly. Unable... Yeah, whatever. By the time we finished, we were out of breath but light of heart. When we finally got to bed that night, it was with a sense of warm camaraderie. I'm all for getting a little bit extra of sanités. Cool, we are there. Let us... Do I need water? You can always drop the water. Let's crack on. I mean, we're heading this way now. I think we're just going to head north and see what happens. There's nothing between us and there which is going to cause an issue as far as getting there is concerned, unless something pops out from the covered part of the map. I mean, there is dangerous stuff around here. Maybe it's just the one dangerous thing. Oh, another shrine. We'll see what it is first. Boom. Volcano. I don't mind volcanoes. Let's look for secrets. Loads of them. Loads of secrets. As I ran my hand over the rough surface of the wall, a string of arcane runes flared to life, seeming to carve themselves into the stone before my very eyes. I studied the writing, my mind becoming strangely focused. I found myself speaking words I'd never heard before, chanting their strange song against my will. I lost consciousness briefly. When I came to, an inner glow suffused my being. Blessing of healing! Runes will never infect and regenerate much quicker. Oh. What you got in the main chamber, though? That's what we've come here to find. Here they are. Jade stones. Nice. Right, so volcano, volcano, volcano. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Honestly, I don't think there's anything to worry about. Let's have a little look this way. Ooh, there's quite a few question marks. Will not be good for our sanity. Right, so let's go see this one first. Oh! Lots and lots of question marks. Please have some food. I came across an astounding discovery, the wreck of what looked like an old British Navy ship. I couldn't help but wonder how it had come to rest here. The ship looked like it might still contain valuable supplies. Quite dangerous. Who's going to do it? I mean, Rabu might not be hanging about. So let's send Rabu. Wow. Good luck, Rabu. Oh dear. You may become a little bit injured. You fell through the ship. Alright. And now we can't do anything. Oh, look what greed gets you. Terrible. What do I need for that? Please? Thank God for that. We'll just hang about for a bit. We okay for water? Yeah. Rest, 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 rest. It seemed that the patience of Double by Meta was wearing thin. I could see real bloodlust in his eyes. I'm dying for a fight! That's not really what a translator is all about, is it? You know, if we're going to be completely honest. But hey, never mind. I really wish I didn't get rid of that mushroom. Let's rest again. The more time I spent travelling these lands, the more I seem to recognise certain signs. Ooh, extra sanity. I mean, we're on the home run here. We've got 2 more question marks to hit. Possibly a fight with a beast shaman. Possibly. They seem to be hanging around quite a lot. Ooh, Rabu approached Davameta with a heavy stride. When she was in breathing distance, she confessed her love. Oh. I saw Meta blush and then embrace Rabu. I was delighted 2 people from such different places could fall in love. Well, that's good. That's extra sanity for us. And that is us full up. Let's get out of here sharpish. Oh, you're up here now. Alright. So I think that's going to be all our water got. Oh, God. Guess we've got a fight on our hand. Take that, you. Vulnerable. I mean, does that mean we... Could we... Maybe... Oh, let's roll. See what we got. Are you any good? You're pretty darn good. 8, 12, that's 20. So 2 on the red. Kill a hyena. I mean, we haven't done this to hold on to him, I guess. So you and you, 32. Do I want to try? Do I want to go for the stun? It's a bleed, isn't it? I don't think it matters too much in all fairness this late into the game. $15. We'll go for one reroll. That works out nice. There we go. So just the bee shaman to deal with. Kill them now! Alright, so bleeding on meta. Oh, none of that matters too much right now. Cool. So 611. So we might as well go for that. Didn't get the stun. That's okay. Right, this is going to suck a little for the bleed. But that's fine. Another counter attack? Another counter attack? Cool. So we shouldn't really need the dogs now. Hey, that's what we like. You be dead. Oh wow, you got quite a bit as well. I'll take it all. If I can carry it, I'll take it all. Yeah, probably should have kept the raw meat. Yeah, probably should have kept it. Never mind. Oh, it's a village. Oh, there's a snake as well. I knew there was two things around. The village elder managed to convey that they were missing a key ingredient in tonight's rituals. We'd be very grateful if we could supply it. I've given it you already, or at least I gave it your friends. They eaten it. Oh. What do we need? We need body stuff, don't we? Not a big fan of that in all fairness. And everything else is a little bit meh. Yeah, no, I'm good. I am good. We don't need to rest either. Let's crack on. On to the last question mark, and then we'll have to finish this level, I suppose. I mean, yeah, we're going in for a snake here, I think. Ooh, you could have been useful right at the start of the expedition. Oh, well, where should we look? I mean, there's not really a lot left to find out what's going on, really. Just as I suspected. Right, so let's see if the snake's going to be on us. The snake is on us. Alright. Alright, so we need a big hits now, guys. Big hits. Ugh. Ugh. Right, so you and you. You and you. Is it worth wasting? Oh, yes it is. You and... Oh, it's a stun. Uh, 90. Yeah, we're not going to kill it. Let's use that. Nice. Should be an easy kill now, he says. You and you. I'm just going to go for it. We are just going to go for it. All out now. Do or die. Bang. Take it all. Let's get out of here. 14, 13, 19. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Cool. Oh, right. I congratulated Rabu, but instead of excitement, I saw sadness. She would not follow me to the civilized world. Well, that's not good. But you're in love. What about the love? The love means nothing. Oh, dear. All right. All right. Do I get to keep my... I get to keep my spears. That's fine. You crack on, Rabu. Nice to meet you. Thanks for the help. So... we got there. We'll click through this quickly. As long as I have more tokens than I did last time, I'll be relatively happy. That'll do. That'll do. And a few more things from the Taiji Academy. Alright, so what are we going to have? We've got Trauma Care. Heals partly slightly after combat. Health plus 10. Demolitions. Or Heavy Carrier. Can I have Trauma Care? I do tend to get into quite a few fights. Alright, so does that mean we're actually a person down now? We are. So let's go straight away and try and recruit someone. Donkey Sailor Missionary. Sounds like sexual positions. We have... I mean, do we go for lots of animals? I am a big fan of the missionary. I think... the perks are good, although the dice are a bit rubbish. We'll go for the missionary. You will do good, sir. I mean... yeah, we've got to give the missionary the spear. So we've got 12. You got any body items, like decent body items? Pouches. Muzzles. Storm lanterns are no good. Binoclears, they're good. So let's go for the binoclears and Juby. Cool. We shall have the binoculars, why not? And that is not a bad position to be in. I think if we can build up these dogs, they will come into their own. The fact that they have double die is a good thing. And we can always find something which is going to help them hit harder. Or something or other. We'll see what we come up against. But ultimately, I don't know if I'm feeling it still at the moment. It's little... The game seems to be going in our favour right now, but I'm just not convinced on the group at the moment. I'm not feeling the dynamics of it. We might have to change that around come the next few expeditions. But by the by, I'm jumping well ahead of ourselves. I'll probably be dead by then. So thank you for watching. As always, a like is appreciated, and I shall catch you on the next one. Take it easy.